All right, hold up. All right, so 10 pass. Oh, 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 come on. Uh, 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 all right, trying to get done early today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody cares about your fake accelerating. All right, give me a second. All right. There's so much stuff on the ground out here for the tires. Hopefully the tires will hold up in it and stay intact. And really need them to hold up. There's more stuff. All right, give me 1 second. All right, and we're back. Welcome to Batman Radio, the greatest radio show of all time. Let me see what the hell is going on here. Hold up. All right. So, like I said, Bat Pod's good to go. Figured out the cape semantics for right now. I think they're about perfect. Cape's a lot shorter, folded. That way we don't have any issue with that. Getting everything on point, man. Trying to stay focused. That's what you folks don't get. When you show up and do your own thing quietly in silence and you stay with that silent grind, that's what matters. This is what matters. This is what most people haven't been taught how to show no love to. The real grind, the real struggle, the real powerhouse, the real superhero, the real boss, the real champ. You understand? Y'all only reward what makes a lot of noise. Y'all want to sit there and fake brag and talk about fake accomplishments, okay? There they go. Still promoting the scrub Jake Paul as if it matters. Jake Paul is a scrub. The dude, that other dude, all that stuff is fake, man. That's number one. First of all, it's fake. Number two, the dude don't even look that big. They're talking about, oh, it's a huge size differential. Not really. Not really. He not that much bigger than Jake Paul, but Jake Paul has nothing to do with that whole arena. He's just a YouTuber. So again, what's the point? He hasn't proven anything. No, he hasn't. None of them have. You feel me? See, I don't have to deny reality to make myself feel better. I'm talking facts. Hold up. All right, hold up again. So, that's the point most of these folks don't get. They want to talk about this and that. Hey, listen, bro. We could see who's about it for real, right? We could see who's really crazy too, right? We can see who really get down like this and really do this for real, right? We can see who really from the street and who really about putting work in the street and getting busy, right? We can see who's who, broad day, clear as day. Nobody's confused, homie. So, like I said, we stay pushing. I don't even know. I think we up over like $51 or something and some change. That's about to update again. Uh, been doing thousands of views, man. It seems like the martial art videos is the go-to at this point. It feels like most what? See what I'm talking about? They turn off my screen when I gotta pay attention out here. Like, come on, bro. All that stuff is going to get brought up in court when this federal lawsuit is filed. Again, like I don't have time to be worrying about the screen, bro. I'm out here for real. You know what I mean? So they could just keep the screen on and let me do what I need to do. But yeah, like I said, long story short, we just keep pushing, man. I think we up over 51 bucks. It'll update again. I'm the martial arts instructor, man. I already found out there's nothing stopping me or holding me back from teaching martial arts. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Uh, what I've always done, teaching martial arts, self-defense, 52 blocks, and calisthenics, and any kind of weight training. I could do anything. Basketball. Well, you pick your training of choice, what you want to learn. I could do it. You got to pay me right though. You're gonna pay me, and you ought to take me out to eat. I don't care who you are. That's my thing. Whenever y'all want to give me a lane and let me do what I'm doing, because I found my niche, I found my lane. I know what I'm doing. I'm a ninja. And I use my hands and my muscle and my genius and my hard work and my work ethic that nobody can match or come close to because my father instilled it in me. And God taught me it and instilled it in my father to instill it in me. You know, I got a work ethic like no other. I'm disciplined. That's what Mike Tyson was talking about. It takes real discipline. Discipline is doing what you don't want to do like you love it. Exactly. And you grow to love it. I love this. This is what I do. I'm gonna do this every day, always. You feel me? I don't care how much money I get. I'm gonna still get up and get going because it helps. It makes you feel better. I've just noticed it makes your day go smoother. Everything. It helps with everything, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. I see you looking. Yep, we in front of all y'all on the Bat Pod, on the bike. Like I said, Batman got numerous ways to travel all the time. Constantly building, bro. I got like 7 bikes in inventory. You can't be serious, and I bet you I'm gonna get more. Real talk. I'm looking to get like over 100 bicycles, bro. That's what you don't get because I can get all of them fixed, and then guess what? Get the engines, learn how to put the engines on. If I got to have my friend teach me, show me, homeboys. I got different homeboys. Like, we'll get it done. Hold up. I think the mask is all right. I didn't really want to mess with it. It looks like it's pretty much set correctly. Well, yeah, like I said, folks is funny. We're going to stay doing us. We're going to stay winning. We're going to stay progressing. We're going to stay being productive. That's what you focus on every day, man. If you just make progress every day, real progress, it ain't about just money. See, these people want to talk about money and then wonder why everything is so hard for them and nothing's getting better because I taught myself how to move in this horrible economy. We're in the middle of the greatest depression of all time. They're just not telling you. You see, it's a psychological tactic. They're not telling you, so y'all think it's still the old days. This is not the old days anymore. If you don't start preparing for inflation, like I told you I was months ago, like a year ago, if not more, you understand? If you don't start learning how to move out here, like today, I barely spent a couple of bucks, just a couple of dollars. I took some change. I went to Taco Bell. What I ordered probably cost me about 6, 7 bucks. It usually does around there. I just get like a burrito and some nachos. That's it. Keep it light, right? For me, that's enough, more than enough. And I used the change, so I think I spent like 4 bucks of my actual cash. You know what I mean? Because I had some change on me. So, you know, that's what I spent that, and then I spent like $1 for 2 grapefruits. I just ate one. I got the other grapefruit with me, right? Like, that's a productive day. I'm teaching you the game. You just got to listen. You'll pick it up. I'm dropping jewels, homie. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get where I spend a couple of bucks a day. Sometimes I don't have to spend no money a day, like nothing. You know what I mean? And then things come to me, and God helps me and teaches me and sends the right people to help me and stuff. So all that stuff matters, man. All that stuff adds up, you know? All that stuff makes a huge difference. Okay? And that's what I'm saying. You can't just make money or talk about making money or just work and just be in the same position working for other people forever, bro. You want to learn how to build your own business and how to move and make it work. It takes years, like even Coach Eli said, it can take like 6 years for somebody to make any money with their business. I'm making check after check after check. Y'all better get right and get this understood. I'm a boss. And I'm building businesses on top of it, several of them compounding businesses. Like I said, I'm the martial arts instructor, self-defense. I'm the expert at this stuff because I've actually had to live it. So I'm definitely a self-defense instructor, the top in the world. 100%. 100%. I back up what I spit. Real talk. I'm the best. You know what I mean? In the world. And that's why when I told folks, when I said, I'm the best martial artist in the world, bro, are you serious? And folks want to sit there and type things. There's nothing to type, bro, because when someone makes a claim like that and it's backed by existential documented evidence and proof, there's nothing you can say. You see, people can't do this talking and typing stuff. No, it doesn't work that way. I don't got to explain it to you. You already know what it is, homie. Like I said, can't nobody show me nothing or prove nothing to me because ain't nobody about that. I don't even know anything about martial arts. I invented it. Real talk. I told y'all I invented it. I grew up on Trailside Drive in Austin, Texas. Homie, ask about me. Ask about me, bro. I've been doing this forever since the beginning of time. This is nothing new for me. You feel me? I'm the greatest in the world. And like I said, you look at the pace that I'm learning at, man, I just be turning that up, changing when I want. You see, I changed up the speed already on the kicks. I'm moving faster. I'm doing them all. I got another thing I just learned watching Michael Jai White that I'm going to use the next time I train. Practice that on camera for y'all. I just soak up everything like a sponge. I just keep oh, I just keep learning, and I learn more and more, and that's what Batman does. The prophecy and every depiction says he learned every style of martial arts. Right. You keep learning as you go. There's no school for this. So it's limitless because I can just keep learning new styles and different components and different things. And then the training that I do compounds and I just keep building and getting stronger. So I have superhuman strength. I have all of it and it's actually real and applicable. And like I said, I don't look like that big of a guy. I mean, I look big. I'm pretty big, but I don't look huge or anything like that. It ain't about size, bro. It's about speed. There's guys coming out copying every word I ever taught on here and taught my entire life. Like it's about speed, bro. Speed is power. You don't have to be huge. You got to be quick. Quickness is what where it's all at. That's what Bruce Lee was teaching and talking about. You know what I mean? Bruce Lee, like I said, I mean, one of the greatest of all time. He was very thin. I mean, come on, bro. You got to get real at some point and understand what's what. And it's just that simple. So, like I said, we stay building, we stay moving forward. Eating that grapefruit's going to help me. I already know. Every time I eat the fruit, I get stronger. Any fruit, it don't really matter what it is, because for a long time I never ate them, So when I get to introduce them into my system here and there, the bike really helps to do that because I don't like going over there walking. That's the thing, because all the dogs. You understand? It's just common sense. Like, you think I want to deal with that, bro? No, I don't. It's not fun. But yeah, like the bike helps a lot so I can move and get that stuff done. And then I just pick up just a little bit because that's all I need. And it'll even last me. Like I got one for tomorrow or whenever I want to eat it, and grapefruit is great. But that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, I be looking up all this stuff and God sends me all the advice. Like I know a whole bunch of different stuff. I'm in a completely different realm than y'all. These people was asking me silly questions. Do you not believe in it? Why would I believe in anything you talking about or any system that's man-made in a current modern system? When why are you asking me a question like you interviewing me when you should have done your research and know who you're talking to? Like, and I said the truth. Like, you see, if you knew what you were talking about, you would know 100% we're against these systems. They don't help folks. They're the problem. They're the reason why all this stuff happens. Seriously. So 100% no, I don't have any trust in them. And again, I've answered you, and you want to ask somebody a question and then act like you can't hear them when they've responded. That's crazy, bro. To just repeat stuff that doesn't, make anyone feel any way or do anything for anyone. I mean, do what you do, homie. I don't care. I don't. That's the thing. I'm not in my feelings. You ask me a question, I answer it one time. You don't run around repeating yourself, bro, acting like you really saying so. What are you saying? Nothing. Like I said, no. See, we don't play that game. We grown folks over here, bro. So you see what I'm saying? Like I said, we're gonna stay making our money. They're gonna stay not making any. All of them, they all broke. They can't build nothing. They all miserable and unhappy, and we happy. And I stay pushing. I had a beautiful day today, man. I had a great day. I'm really happy about it. Excited. Everything. Truly. So I'm in a good mood. I am every day. I love my life. Real talk. I fell in love with my life, man. That's what y'all don't get. You know what I mean? And that's the answer. I love my life. Real talk. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? So that was what I was saying. That's why I asked for help and opened my mouth. Like, no, I just need help to get this stuff going, get everything built, get it done, and then I'll just skyrocket and take off. Just like now, I'm able to run my business. But that phone bill is coming around on the 5th of this next month, and y'all are going to pay it. I need your help to pay it. That's right. You know what I mean? Quit just sitting there. If you're watching me, it ain't free. Come on, bro. It's a phone plan. Let's get that paid at least for me, so I don't have to worry about it, dude. Y'all could at least do that. Come on, real talk, you know. And if I got to ask folks for this, that, whatever it may be, then that's what I'm gonna do because I'm for sure not gonna play these games. You know what I mean? Like I agree with what that one dude said when we were talking in front of that gym out there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he was like, "Man, if you're doing all this for them and you're protecting and defending them and doing the right thing, they should be paying you." I agree. I agree. Toss me a couple of bucks, man. You know, like they should. Everybody really should be donating and contributing and giving me like 10, 20, 50s, 100s. That way I can get my money up and, you know, continue to come up against these folks and win. That's the whole point. Because I really do this. Yes. So I agree with that. You know, I'm so happy about this bike, man. It rode perfectly today. It was a lot faster. I knew it. I told you if you get the wheels right, that's why the wheels are so important for that bat pod in the future. But yeah, all these people jelly, man, they ain't they feelings. You know what I mean? They watching me succeed and they just can't deal with it. You know what I mean? It's always been like that, and all I do is succeed. So, like I said, the Batman project been nothing but successful. Going on my third year, pretty soon, March, April, May time. That'll be my third year, 3 year anniversary. Very excited about it, man. You know what I mean? God is with me. God is good, and I give all credit and glory to God. I love you, Christina, more than anything, and we're just gonna keep on pushing. All right, it's hard work, man. Like I said, ain't no trophies for this. This is why they got them fake rappers that came up on Degrassi in a wheelchair, like Drake, rapping about my lifestyle and what I live and what I do. You understand? Saying things like that, using our phrases. That's what they do. They take fake dudes and then try to paint them like they was street dudes. And you so-called women just go along with it, and then you don't get why you be trying to talk and act like people are this or that, but it's really you. Like you all are the ones who don't make any sense. You understand? Y'all are the ones that your whole style, it's just pointless. You know what I'm saying? So that's the truth. Like, you know, me personally, I know I'm really cool. I'm not, you know, I'm not corny or whack. You understand? And that's a PSA to the whole world. So, like I said, I do the real thing. I do what they rap about. They take fake dudes like that who never been in the street for a day ever, right? And, you know, do what they do, all that coward stuff. And then they take them and they try to say lines that they know I'm really living. So when they say, you know, they ain't never loved us, that's about me. When they say, you know, there ain't no trophies for this, right? There ain't no trophies for me. You understand what I'm saying? That's the real hustle and grind. I'm the dude. I'm the one. I'm the one that people always been obsessed with and watch and in love with and admire. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. And that's the way of the world. And they never going to give us the credit. That's what you got to understand. I don't need your credit. I don't need it. I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? And to the few people who do want to give me the credit and want to recognize and acknowledge, say it in front of me. That'll feel very nice for somebody to tell me, you know, I know you're the real champ. You know what I mean? I know that you're the top dog. I know you're the boss, and I know you're the greatest for real in the world. I'm the best in the world, bro. You understand? Like Mike Tyson in his prime, I really believe 100% I would have defeated easily. I really do. I'm a lot bigger than him. And whoever is walking around, I don't even know if that's him, bro, because he's super short. Like that dude is tiny. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. There's too much of this, you know, cloning stuff going on. Y'all better wake up. But like I said, that's their thing. You feel me? Like I ain't worried about what they do. You know what I mean? I'm worried about other people and helping them. You know what I mean? I do care, but you know, I gotta concern myself with what I'm doing in God. You know what I mean? So I keep my eyes on God and we keep pushing. You feel me? We're here to make this a safer, better place. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Everything is positivity, man. I love it. You know what I mean? It's just it's beautiful, man. It's changed my life. Everything. God has changed my life, and I'm gonna continue in a positive direction. And I think it's good, you know, that people want to follow in my footsteps. But the problem is a lot of y'all trying to do it and talk it, but you're not living it. It's not genuine. You just saying things because you want to copy me and my rhetoric and how I'm speaking. Talking and walking the walk are two different things. Again, if you want to learn from me, just acknowledge me. Put my name in a video, give me, you know, depth, give me, pay homage. Say, yo, I like what you want and I like what you're doing and you teaching the world something. Don't just try to, you know, say and repeat what I say. You know what I mean? You can't do that, bro. Like you literally can't, bro. Like we could take that matter to court. You gotta understand with anybody. So, like I said, I don't know what people is on, but like I said, don't try to talk my talk. Don't make me your competition. Like I said, pay homage and say, yo, I look up to you, I admire you, and I appreciate what you've done for me and for the world. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm saving lives, I'm changing lives, I'm helping people, always have, always. My entire life, all I do is help people. You understand? So, like I said, that's what you need to do. And then that helps me promote. See, all these people, they want to walk in my shoes. They want to copy my right. You just want the good part and you want to take what I got, but you can't get your own, and it don't work like that. Unfortunately, that's not the way of the world. Wake up call. And God's going to keep on giving people like that they karma and they wake up call nonstop. Like I said, y'all is playing yourself out of opportunities while you think you on something trying to copy my rhetoric. Copying my words, I turn around and I say, hey, you know what, homie? I'm not going to do anything for you now. There was people I talked to Christine about. I said there was people I was going to try to actually help who have been begging for help. I was going to genuinely try to help y'all, and now I'm not going to do nothing for you because you want to keep copying my rhetoric like it's cute. I don't understand what that is. So if folks want to continue to play themselves out of opportunities, I mean, that's on you. You feel me? You can't serve two masters, bro. Like I said, y'all do what you do, and I'm always with God. God loves me. You feel me? This is real over here and genuine. You can never fake this. Y'all can never. I can't be replicated. I can't be imitated. God tells me every day. So, like I said, do what you do, man. Like I said, all y'all stay jelly. We gonna keep on making dough. Feel me? Easy, easy money, easy.